5 minutes to go. What do? You take on the striker and bring on another striker. That makes sense, don't it, Job? Woo! Alright, Treagles, what's happening? I don't know what I'm more excited about. Us getting dicked 5-0 away to Sheffield United in the FA Cup, that's now on a fucking Sunday, or seeing the new trailer for Avengers 4. Oh, and it's here, it's now, it's game day. We're away for this one. We're off to the Kuflink Stadium. It's Ebbsfleet United v Barnet. So 3 months ago, I asked if Ebbsfleet's chairman fancied buying us. Fast forward 3 months, and Ebbsfleet can't afford shit. They are skint. They can't afford to pay their players on time. And Daryl McMahon has now jumped shit. I've got about £3.20. That should be enough to buy your club. I expect my offer to be accepted. But anyway, that's enough of chatting bollocks. Let's get into the football news! So since we last played Ebbsfleet, they now sit 10th, where they've played 23 times. They've won 8, they've drew 7, and they've lost 8. Scoring 28 times, conceding 24, giving them a goal difference of +4, and they're currently on 31 points. And their last 5 games have been 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. They've not lost in the league since October. And Gary Hill's only been in charge of the Reds for a month. And he's only taken 6 games, where he's won 2, he's drawn 3, and he's lost once. And that gives him a win percentage of 33.33. Number 9, Danny Kedwell, who has 9 goals, 3 assists in 24 games. Number 18, Corey Whiteley, who has 5 goals, 3 assists in 25 games. Now, the last meeting between us away was back in 2004, almost 14 years to the date. Barnet winning 3-1 with goals from Liam Hatch, Nicky Bailey, and Dean Sinclair. So with that all being said, let's get to the ground, let's get some team news in, let's get 3 points, and then let's get the fuck out of town. Fuck you, Ebbsfleet United. Your sugar daddy is shopping in Oxfam. You can't hide from the tax man. You'll be on the streets soon enough. Maybe even sleeping in the train station that you named your football club after. You bunch of wankers. Come on, Barnet! Starting 11 for Barnet v Ebbsfleet today in the 3-5-2 is Mark Cousins in goal. Shay Alexander is your right full-back. Elliot Johnson as your left full-back. Your back 3 of Craig Robson, Dan Sweeney and Callum Reynolds. Flat 3 midfield of Charlie Adams, Wesley Fongook and Jack Taylor. And up front, Mo Bettimer and Byron Harrison. And this is our Ebbsfleet United lineup for today. 15 in, currently 0-0. Not a lot has happened. We're struggling to get momentum. It's a fucking monsoon out there and I spent 5 minutes trying to find a seat in this building site. Almost 25 in, still 0-0. There isn't a lot to talk about. Not much has changed. We just can't keep over the ball, and when we are getting the ball, we're just lumping it up. They've had more possession than us, and they're passing it around nicely. Neither team are doing anything with the ball at the moment. About 10 to the half, still 0-0. Ebbsfleet with a free kick, bouncing around in our goal line. We managed to get rid of it. Other than that, there's nothing to talk about. There really isn't. It's a 5 to the half, still 0-0. We're so far off the pace. We're standing off them, not offering a great deal. We're so wasteful with everything we're doing. Half time here at the Kuflink Stadium, and it's Ebbsfleet United 0, it's Barnet 0.
What a load of old shit!
I don't have any positives to say other than we're not losing. There isn't a lot to talk about. Ebbsfleet have had 2 free kicks. That's it. We've done next to nothing. So sloppy with our play, so slow. It's just another game where the opposite team's defence have got it easy against our attack. We are not creating anything. 45 minutes. Come on, Barnet. Try and surprise us and have a shot on target. Minute into the second half, it's still 0-0, but so much better in the first minute of the second half than it was in the first 45. Mistake by Ebbsfleet. Mo's running onto it. He's had a shot. Ebbsfleet keepers pushed it wide. Went for a corner. Nothing come off that. But at least that's encouraging to talk about. A nice bit of play between Mo, Elliot, Fongook. He puts the ball into the back post. Taylor coming in. Doesn't connect enough. It's to the side netting. Still 0-0. 16 minutes played. Wow. 2 minutes later, Ebbsfleet should be 1-0 up. Long ball goes over the top. They've knocked it down. The guys took it on a half volley, but he's dragged his shot wide. We all thought it was in from here. Why haven't you squared it now? 15 to go, still 0-0. That was our best fucking opportunity of the whole entire game. We get a free kick, play it quickly through to Mo Bettimer. He's in the edge of the box. Instead of having a shot, he cuts it back. He plays it all the way to the back post. Shaq's in the middle, unmarked. Tap in if he passes to him. Goes all the way to Elliot Johnson. Has a shot, hits bodies, goes anywhere. Fuck's sake. Into the last 10, it's still 0-0. Our decision making in this final third has been absolutely shocking. We've had chances, but we're just not using their head and picking out the right pass. And there you have it. 5 5 minutes to go. Ebbsfleet United 1, Barnet 0. From here, it was a standard cross that come whipped in. We're all saying Cousins should have come for that. I want to see that back, see if he was anywhere near it or not. He doesn't come for it. They bring the ball down and they just slot it in the back of the net. That easy. So you're away from home and you're losing 1-0 with 5 minutes to go. What do? You take off a striker and bring on another striker. That makes sense, don't it, John? How about you take off a defender? Into the 90th, we're still losing 1-0. They've just added on 5+ minutes, but Sweeney's had to clear one off the line. Shocking. John, again, question your decisions. What are you doing? So the game finished, Ebbsfleet United 1, Barnet 0. Don't know where to start with this one. That was absolutely shocking. That first half, my God, I think we would have had more entertainment at watching paint dry. I think I would have enjoyed having my teeth pulled out as well more than watching that. I've seen better from Sunday pub teams. Both sides are poor, but Ebbsfleet were just edging it with their possession. And it's another team we've come up against who's never had it easier against our attacking line. I don't think they had anything to defend against in that first half. Did anyone else wonder why we started that game with 10 men? We may as well had, because Byron Harrison didn't turn up yet again. Midfield went missing for the most of the game. Standing off them, not pressing enough, not attacking enough. Piss poor creativity, no opportunities, no chances, and that's just the first half. It's poor decision making that has cost us again. We had chances in the second half, just didn't use our brain. Mo's had a couple of chances where he's had a shot and the keeper's pulled off a save, and the opportunity where he should have squared it to Shaq, but it's gone right to the back post and we done nothing with it. Reynolds' poor judgment of ball watching, what led to their goal. Dan Sparks scores the winner last week to get us into the third round of the cup, and he was rewarded by sitting on the bench and not even coming on. But right now, John, you are failing us as a manager of this club. It's funny how you haven't banged on about your record at Luton for a long time in any of your interviews, about how you had a bit of a rocky start and you just went on and smashed the league, about how you took so many players with you when you went there, like you have when you come here from Dagenham. You are failing us with your stubbornness. You are failing us with your lack of awareness to change things when it's not going right. You don't have a plan B. You are failing us with your team selection, week in, week out. You are failing us with the football you are bringing to this club. We are now sitting 15th in non-league, after being told we had the third largest budget in this league. Dagenham and Redbridge are now above us, which I'm sure you're more than happy with anyway, despite the fact that we've got games in hand. Because if we don't even win them games, what difference does that fucking make? So when you and others come out about, oh, this team needs stability, I'm here to steady the ship because it's been too much of a yo-yo club, it's all bollocks, because right now you're not showing that yourself. So if you and everyone else keep thinking that you're building for next season, go look in the dictionary, because gullible ain't in there. No interview after the game yesterday by anyone on the management side, probably because you're embarrassed, and you should be, because we have been piss poor this season. You should all hang your heads in shame. You are failing us fans at this football club. Sorry, customers. You are failing us customers. And that is piss poor customer service. You are failing us with that. We've got Bath City up next in the Mickey Mouse Cup. They'll probably end up turning us over. We are basically the new Dagenham and Redbridge. 1-0 down, 10 minutes to go. You take off a striker and put on another striker. Your tactical awareness is absolutely embarrassing. Can't be asked to say anything else. You know what to do. Ta-da.